Welcome back to Healing Oaths. This is Brielle, and I'm here with the message for Capricorn for March of 2022. Capricorn, I apologize. Last month I did everybody's videos, including yours, but due to some kind of technical difficulty, I cannot get it from my phone or to YouTube. So what I'm doing is doing you first, and I'm putting up the videos as I have them completed. So we'll be using our board as usual, our map. We have self-care, self-love, self-esteem, opportunity, prosperity, spirituality, a chance for you to get an answer to a yes or no question that you have in your mind, something unknown, health, and love. I will be using tarot and oracle cards this time to clarify anything that is necessary to clarify. So here we go. I want everybody to know that I have added to my charms, and I have a few more charms coming. I also want everyone to know that the charm divination sets are available for sale. The beginner ones, I'm going to be creating some others also on my Etsy shop. So please check them out, as well as everything else I have going on there in the description box. I hope everybody's been doing well. I'm going to dig deep here to make sure I get all possible sizes of charms to get your message, Capricorn. It's the Capricorn for March of 2022. Okay. So Capricorn, we see in self-care, everything is stable and straightforward there. Other than here, we can see in the center that there's a connection. This is, and it reminds me of that Six of Cups, with that remembering something from the past, somebody from the past, whether somebody returns from the past, whether it's family, a connection with family, whether children, or somebody from your childhood, or you even connecting to your childhood, to that younger self. We then have for opportunity, something that you're going to have to take some effort to get. Here, this is also a musical instrument, so it's a guitar. So that means you need to be the one to pluck the strings, to play the music. So the way it should go, this opportunity, is the music you make with it, the strings you pluck, right? So this indicates to me that you have the ability to play the tune you want to, but it's going to take you to put some work into it. Sawing means you're going to have to make an effort to build something, to make something, whether it's by taking something apart and putting something together, which is what sawing normally means, okay? Prosperity, here we have a little bit of this here. You're playing your own tune within prosperity. So you have the ability to make the way there. Here we have spirituality. Big scorpion here in spirituality, but the tail is over here in prosperity. So with this, to me, indicates caution. When you see the scorpion, of course, everybody's cautious. You don't want to get stung. So if you're manifesting something to do with prosperity, just be careful of how you're going about manifesting it. So make sure that it doesn't backfire, so that it doesn't cause a sting for you, okay? In your yes or no, we have our little cat, and our little cat he is upright, but he's high up on a limb, if you can see here, high up on a limb, and he's overseeing. And we have another cat like this in the cabochon set also. But this would mean to me that you need to take a wider view. You have the ability, because you to get up there, but open your eyes and take a wider view of what it is you're asking about, right? And then you'll see your answer, whether it's yes or no. In the unknown, the cabochon's actually turned over. So here it is, unknown. Here's that signifier that we all know as the evil eye. So this is something that, again, because it's turned over, to me, this would indicate that well, we know what the evil eye indicates, that you have to watch out. To me, normally what it means is maybe not even somebody's doing something, but somebody has their eye on you. There may be a bit of jealousy surrounding you. Because it's in the unknown section, and because it is reversed, you probably don't even know. It's not who you think it is the feeling I'm getting. It's not who you think it is. If you think there's anybody that is jealous or with the evil eye, it's not the person that you think. If there's nobody, then there's somebody that you don't know about that is jealous. Here we have health, and health, home and the hearth is what Saint Breed, and this is Saint Breed's cross. Saint Breed stands for the home, the hearth, water, the fire, things that are about, yeah, our home, comfort, right? So this is in your health sector. So again, what you need to do is those things that are the healthy environment, I would say, is what's coming to me, is what's coming up for you here, Capricorn. And then the love sector, we have a snake and the snake is slithering, but the snake means change to me. You know, the snake changes their skin. The transformation or change coming in the sector of love for you, whether it's that you're single looking for somebody, this is sneaking up on you slowly, and also maybe a surprise, because a snake is another thing that when we see it, we're surprised when we see it. So let's see if we can get some clarity for you there in the love sector. The Journey of Love cards by Alana Fairchild, I will be looking at. We're going to see in this love sector, this serpent here that's coming up, this transformation, change in the love sector for Capricorn. What is this? Please give us clarification for love for Capricorn for March 2022. Oh, sweet soul rising. Okay, that looks very promising there. We can see a beautiful card with an angel flying up, looks like towards the heavens, and it tells us sweet soul rising. And this is defined within this deck that you kind of feel maybe lost in your own thoughts and feelings, and there's a sweetness of surrender into another world. So this is about being a time to dream. It says it brings guidance for you to surrender and flow. So don't assert your will to make things happen, right? But what you need to do is just know that there's something bigger happening, and everything's going to turn out perfectly, whether it's within the relationship you have now or what you're hoping for a relationship, for your love life. It says sometimes we have to let go of expectations, and that's how a bigger plan will be achieved. So just let it happen. This is one of those times. And it also speaks here of innocence. With innocence I share my heart, a smile expressing with a tear, sweet words and feelings that impart everything I hold, that I hold dear. The promise of a blossom high, the air is bathed in fragrant scent. To reach the sun you have to fly, desire wells within, love that's meant. To wait for heaven's soft embrace, a fruit so firm and succulent. God's promise must remain so chaste, while passion's glow is slowly spent. Such patience born with times in sight, my soul doth burn in embers light, and savors fresh and moist and ripe the gift of love when it is right. So it's telling us, wait for that right love. Sweet soul rising. So that's beautiful there for you, Capricorn. So let's also just check out your abundance here, the prosperity here, where we see the opportunity and also maybe the sting of the tail for spirituality. Here's some guidance from the Divine Abundance Oracle. And this Divine Abundance Oracle is by Tasha Silver. And these are guidance cards in this oracle about abundance, prosperity in our life, right? In our lives. So here we go. So let's get a message for Capricorn for what's going on in this prosperity for March. Guidance for March for Capricorn prosperity. Inner child. Okay. So this is giving us the guidance to us. Says, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. When we work with our inner child, we know that we're reaching for something that maybe, or looking back, harking back to a time where we were not feeling maybe as confident or strong, or maybe some of us have a bit of difficulty or trauma, or maybe they're feelings of lack. In this case, I would say feelings of lack that come from childhood. So be careful when you're working spiritually to manifest prosperity. Yeah, you're the one playing the tune that you want in your own string, but make sure you play a tune that is going to honor, honor that inner child, the things that you've always wished and hoped for, but don't overstep, because you don't want that feeling of lack to get you at a point where you're overdoing. Okay, so here we have a beautiful message for you, Capricorn, for 2022 March. And we know that you need to look out for that jealous one, right? That you don't, who's not who you think it is. You need to just make sure that you work towards those opportunities. Maybe you need to break something down to build up, or to go further, to cut something in half, or separate it out to be able to work on your opportunity for to build your prosperity. It's your tune you're playing. You're the one who can decide. But be careful you don't overdo it spiritually if you're trying to manifest or do work for this prosperity, because you don't want that sting to happen. Work with that feeling, overcoming, giving compassion and love to that inner child. Maybe those feelings you had of maybe loss or lack when you were young, right? Here we see that yes or no. Take the bigger view. Stand up, be the observer, take a bigger view, and you'll be able to see whether it's yes or no. Here we also know that for home, you need to just focus on the basics of home, the hearth, right? The center of your home, the hearth, the fire, the warmth of your home, I would say, is what's coming up to me. And that's about your health, right? And that will benefit your health, the health of yourself and everybody else in your home. For love, something's coming towards you, yes, and it's the right and the true love. The beautiful poem that we heard from our Sacred Destiny. And here in self-care, it seems like you're doing well with that. So thank you again for visiting. Please check out my description box below. And I hope you have a wonderful March filled with health, love, happiness, peace, and prosperity, Capricorn. Thanks for visiting. Take care. Bye-bye.